Hey guys, it's Saga from TechWorks. I know you have already read the title of this video, and most of you are really mad and furious at me for even making this comparison. I would have not made this video if this slide was not shown in A1's launch event. To top it off, they even spent another 5 minutes comparing the images from the A1 with the OnePlus 5 and the iPhone 7 Plus. So it's only fair that we put their claims to test in this video. In one of my other videos, I compared the camera of the Mi A1 and the OnePlus 5. If you want to watch it, I will leave a card to it on the top right corner of the screen and also link it in the description section. Now let's put Xiaomi's claim to the test. But before we do that, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of the amazing videos coming up on this channel. Quickly getting the specifications out of the way. Mi A1 packs in dual 12 megapixel cameras with face detect autofocus and dual tone flash. One of the camera has a regular 26mm wide lens with f2.2 aperture, while the other has a 50mm telephoto lens with an aperture of f2.6. There is no stabilization on either of these cameras. iPhone 7 Plus also sports a 12 megapixel dual camera setup. The first camera has a 28mm wide lens with f1.8 aperture, while the second one has a 56mm lens with an aperture of f2.8. You get optical image stabilization on the wide camera, but the telephoto camera lacks that feature. At front, the Mi A1 has a 5 megapixel camera with f2.2 aperture, while the iPhone 7 Plus has a 7 megapixel camera with f2.2 aperture. The dual cameras on both these phones have similar functions. You can choose between either of the cameras while clicking images. They also allow you to take images with depth effect by simultaneously gathering information from both the cameras. On the A1, for some reason, you don't have the option of switching to the telephoto lens while shooting videos, which you can do on the iPhone 7 Plus. Now that we know the functions of the dual cameras on both these smartphones, let us take a look at some of the images and videos that I took with them. As with most of the smartphone cameras, both of these capture good images in bright light. Colors are extremely accurate from the iPhone in any lighting conditions, while the Mi A1 always tries to capture cooler color tones. In few shots like this one, white balance from the Mi A1 is way off. Here are shots from both the cameras with the HDR mode turned off. And now the same shots with HDR turned on. The one from the Mi A1 has a green tint, which doesn't look that good in my opinion. Here's another example, and I again like the one from the iPhone since it brought back a lot of details from the highlights. A1 can take good close-up shots, but thanks to the wider aperture on the iPhone, background in these images is blurred out a lot more. Thanks to telephoto lens on both the phones, you can take images like these without having to cropping in or any loss in image quality. With the telephoto lens, you also have the option of shooting portrait images. Now Xiaomi is very confident of this feature on their phone, and rightly so. The A1 takes very good portrait images. Skin tones and colors from the iPhone are clearly better in these shots, but the A1 has also done a commendable job for the price at which it comes in. But as soon as you start taking portrait images in lower or artificial light, A1 really struggles a lot. As the light goes down, we start seeing a clear difference between the images from both these phones. iPhone again captures true and better colors, and having optical image stabilization helps capturing sharper and detailed images. The A1 lacks any sort of stabilization and has a narrower aperture, so it cranks up the ISO to make the images brighter, but that also introduces a lot of noise in the images. As I said before, the low light images from the iPhone are much sharper and detailed in this comparison. There is much less noise in the images from the iPhone, and the overall images also look a lot better. The 7 megapixel front facing camera on the iPhone again captures more details and better skin tones. Coming to the video performance. If you saw any of my previous videos about the camera of the Mi A1, you already know that the video from it is extremely shaky and doesn't look very good. iPhone 7 Plus on the other hand is one of my favorite smartphones when it comes to taking videos. Both the phones can take slow motion videos. A1 can take 120 frames per second slow motion video at 720p resolution, whereas the 7 Plus can shoot similar frame rate in 1080p resolution. A lot of people are having some issues with the slow motion recording on the A1. I also had a similar issue while playing back this footage on the phone, but when I moved this video to my computer to include in this video, the video played normally. Again, it is choppy and not as good as the one on the iPhone 7 Plus. There are a lot of problems on the camera of the A1 on the video side, and I can only hope that Xiaomi can fix that soon. So the iPhone is a clear winner at video, and it also has a better overall camera. It delivers great results in most lighting conditions captures better contrast and dynamic range, and the video it produces is amazingly smooth. All of this is expected from a flagship device. But the camera performance of the Mi A1 is also noteworthy, especially while taking portrait shots. It struggles in low lighting situations and while taking videos, but considering the fact that it comes at just Rs 15,000, there is not a lot to complain here. Coming back to this slide, the Mi A1 has dual cameras and so does the iPhone 7 Plus. But as we saw in this video, not all dual cameras are similar. Xiaomi could have easily got away if they had compared these cameras with the others in the same price range. All being said, I am happily surprised at the camera performance of the Mi A1. Add to it the fact that you can buy 4 Mi A1 smartphones at the price of one iPhone 7 Plus. Definitely check out my other videos, where I compare this camera with that of the OnePlus 5 and the Moto G5s Plus. So what are your thoughts about the camera on these devices? Do let me know in the comment section. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video and also subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos like this. You can also check out some of the other videos on this channel. This has been Sagar, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.